Edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a tradition that started back in 1966. Football in Dallas on this special Thursday. And we've got a good one between the Cowboys and the Washington Redskins.
So it is Thanksgiving Day here in the Madden NFL season, and we have a very good matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. So the Cowboys and Redskins, last time they met up, it was a very intense game that was very low scoring. It ended up being a 14-14 tie, which led to the Cowboys right now having an 8-1-1 record, whereas us, we're 4-5-1. We're still somewhat in the hunt for that wild card spot, so this game could be huge for our season if we could pull off a W against one of the NFL's top teams right now. But there is a very good start as Prescott, his pass is knocked down by our secondary to make it 3rd and 10 here, ball on the 25. Prescott lets it out to Julius Thomas there for the reception and a first down. Then the first rush to Zeke is going to get hammered by our boy Brown at linebacker. So right now we're starting off an offense here today as our offensive line featuring our new potential franchise center in Braden Smith, as he's, I believe, like a 74 overall, 22 years old, quick development. I love to see what he has in the future. But there's Darius Geisler getting the rush, pounding through there for close to, if not a first down on that rush. 1st and 10 here, play action right to Geis as Alex Smith drops back and finds a receiver over the right side, and that is Paul Richardson, but that's disrupted by the Cowboys secondary to make it 2nd and 10, as Richardson probably should have had that one, I think. But regardless, Tressway with the punt. He's a very good punter, very good, strong punter, as that one is within the 5-yard line, and that ball is gonna be somehow on the 1-yard line, so it's not gonna be on the 20, as Tressway perfectly, meticulously put it on the 1-yard line. As you take a look at that one in slow motion, as now they're starting on the 1-yard line here. A very good run to Zeke, a few cuts there, and that's going to bring him up to around the 9-yard line on that very good rush by Ezekiel Elliott. Then here we go, another rush there by Zeke, and that one's going to get disrupted by Pernell McPhee as he sniffs out that run easily to make it a loss in the backfield. 3rd and 12 here, Prescott looking for a first down on this one as he's dancing around in the pocket, and he's going to not get tackled there, as for some reason our linebacker does not get to him. Vigil does not see him, so he just allows him to go get the first down. But there's Zeke, another rush, another good one for him. That's about 9 yards on that carry for him to make it 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, Prescott, empty backfield, finds a receiver over the middle. That's Thompson getting the reception, and a quick first down for them on that play. But there's a botched handoff there, as that one's going to get picked up by Zach Brown. So a very bad botched handoff by Prescott. He did not see the fullback there rushing and blocking the way of Zeke's toss there, as now we're set up in a pretty good situation here on the 42, 2nd and 4. A rush to Geis there is going to get us another first down after the yards after contact. So 1st and 10 here, ball on the 37 for Alex Smith and the Redskins, as we find Jordan Reed as he hauls in that catch with the contact to put us on the 20-yard line here. 1st and 10, a rush to Geis there, a very good holes open by our offensive line is going to allow us to get, I believe, another first down there on that run. So here is Alex Smith rolling out to the right side, but he's not going to find anybody but a Cowboy in his face as Irvin gets to him for the sack. 2nd and goal here, Alex Smith dropping back to an empty backfield as he's rolling out to the right side, trying to find a receiver open, and he finally spots Paul Richardson there for the reception, and a very good gain there as that puts us on the 2-yard line here. And you know what that means? It's Geis time as he goes and cuts in to the end zone for the Redskins touchdown. So he celebrates with the team as we're up 7-0 here in this game. We draw first blood in this very intense matchup, interdivisional matchup between the Cowboys and the Redskins. But I love seeing those cuts though by Geis. It's so awesome seeing that. But 3rd and 6 here, ball on the 29 for Prescott as he finds nobody but Ryan Kerrigan in his face as he destroys him for the sack and a loss on that play. I just gotta love Ryan Kerrigan in this game. He's probably my favorite linebacker in this game by far, as he just always seems to find himself in great situations for our defense. But here is a great pass there by Prescott as he finds a receiver there open for the reception and a first down. 1st and 10 here on the 33. They find Allen Hurns once again there for the reception, and another quick first down there by the Cowboys offense. So they're trying to get something going here. Play action to Zeke, but he's not going to find anybody but Kerrigan in his face once again as Kerrigan hits him for the incomplete pass. But there's Zeke trying to run through our defense, but he cannot find anybody to run through as we caught him in the backfield for a loss. 3rd and 15, another reception, another first down there as Williams hauls in that pass. as the Cowboys getting lucky on third down, it seems, as there's a rush by Zeke, and he's plowing through a defense there to get a good gain on that play, about 9 yards, and he eventually gets the first down. But pretty much the Cowboys offense is go get Zeke a couple yards there on first and second. Then on third down, if they're still looking for yardage, they just go and get a haul in a quick pass for a first down each time. It just seems to happen like that all the time in this game. But there is a rush there by Dak, trying to find some yardage, but it brings up 4th and 5 as they're going to kick the field goal to make it a 7-3 game. So we're up by 4 here as Paul Richardson hauls in the last second pass there in the first half for a huge game, but we have no time left, so we have to go and head into halftime. But halftime, we're up 7-3 as we return that kick there in the third quarter to start off an offense here. As you go and get a first down there quick on that play to make it now 3rd and 30 year ball in the 42, as we're not going to find anybody open at all, as Irving, another sack in this game, as he finds Alex Smith in the backfield for the loss, and so we're forced to punt once again. So on the 4-yard line here, another great punt there by Tressway, as Zeke, some fancy movement there in the backfield, allows him to get a huge gain on that one to make it 1st and 10 year ball in the 17. Another rush by Zeke as he evades another tackler there and gets yet another first down there on another Ezekiel Elliott rush. So Zeke's one of the hardest running backs to stop in this game because he's strong, he's fast, he's elusive. It's so hard to stop this man in-game when you're playing him. But there's a very good pass there hauled in there by the Cowboys receiver. But there's a fumble as that one's going to get picked up once again by our Redskins defense. So Zach Brown, another fumble recovery in this game, as it seems like the Cowboys playing sloppy at this ball. Already 2 turnovers so far in this game for them when it comes to fumbles. But there's a 3rd and 9 play there by the Redskins as we just get enough yardage for the first down. But there's Geis plowing through the defense there for another good gain on the day for him, as he already has 40 yards and a touchdown, so it's not bad for him, as usually about this point he has like 20 yards in the gameplay episode. So he's getting more production in this gameplay episode as normal. But there is 3rd and 10. We find a receiver just for enough yards there to get in field goal territory, but that field goal is going to get blocked by the Cowboys, as I hate whenever the kickers, like, you can always tell when a kick is going to get blocked because they always have the slow motion and like the kicker just kind of acting very slower than usual, and then of course it gets blocked because it's just in the script. But it's 1st and 10 here on the 45. Cowboys find another open receiver there for the reception, and yet another first down there for Dak Prescott and that Cowboys offense. So they're trying to make something happen here. 4th quarter, they got to come back here. They're down by 4 as another pass hauled in by Williams over the middle, and yet another first down here for the Cowboys. So within the red zone here on the 16-yard line, and they bomb it into the end zone, just a floater pass into the end zone for that Cowboys touchdown. So the Cowboys finally get on the board when it comes to touchdowns in this game, as now they're up by 3 points. It should have been tied if our field goal wasn't blocked on the 20-yard line, but regardless, we have to come back nonetheless, as Jordan Reed, good start to that one as we haul in that huge 29-yard pass for the first down to set up us up on the 48-yard line. But another pass there hauled in by Richardson, but that one is disrupted by the Cowboys, as that is going to be incomplete. So we forced a punt once again, but it's 3rd and 2 here for the Cowboys offense, as Zeke, another rush, another first down for this offense. So Zeke is a very hard man to stop, as we gotta stop him in these last few minutes if we want to come back, as there's 5 minutes 51 seconds left, and the Cowboys are still marching on offense. They're getting yardage, they're getting first downs. We gotta stop them with enough time on the clock to go and make this comeback. But another pass hauled in there by Julius Thomas. Regardless, 1st and 10 yard ball on the 39, as Zeke, another great move there, is gonna go and evade a tackler as he fumbles that football, but somehow picks it back up immediately and gets another 30 yards on that gain. Oh, that man is so hard to stop. As a 3rd and 9, you're ball in 21, and they haul it off the receiver there. That's Thomas on the right side, but he gets clobbered by some Redskins on the right side, and that one is going to end up leading to a field goal to make it 13-7. We're down by only 6 points. A touchdown would put us up by 1 point. We have 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go and lead a comeback, as Geis, 2nd and inches, very good gain on that one, about 10 yards on that play to make it 1st and 10 yard ball on the 49. 2 minutes left as Alex Smith, rolling out to the right side, trying to find an open receiver, just hauls it off to an easy completion to our boy Jamison Crowder for a first down as he steps out of bounds. 2nd and 3 on the 29, Alex Smith dumps it off to another reliable receiver in Jordan Reed. of our security blanket for the first down. So we're on the 26, we're getting closer and closer, we're marching down the field as Jordan Reed hauls another pass for a first down. So it's 2nd and 10 here on the 13. Another pass to Jamison Crowder there, good yardage on that one as we set ourselves up. And 3rd and inches here on the 3. Geis rushes for a good, healthy 4 yards to put us on the 1 yard line here. 30 seconds left. I think we could run this one in with our powerful back, Darius Geis. And guess what? We do just that. Our offensive line plows through Braden Smith with that great block to make it a touchdown. As now it's a tie ball game here. 13-13. 14 seconds left for the Redskins. An extra point to go and put us up. And guess what? We're not getting iced in this one as Dustin Hopkins kicks that one right through, right down the middle to put us up by 1 point. So 8 seconds left for the Cowboys as Cole Beasley hauls in that great pass to put him up on the 47. 4 seconds left. They just bomb it up into the air, but that pass is intercepted by the Redskins. And this game is over, ladies and gentlemen, as we win this game in a very heartbreaking fashion for the Cowboys. 14-13 W for us as we just plowed through all the adversity and somehow won that game. That was a game I thought we never would have won in the end, but Dak Prescott throws his 3rd pick overall on the season in the end to go and lose this one in week 11 for the Cowboys. So a heartbreaking loss for the Cowboys as now this puts us up at 5-5-1 on the season and the Cowboys 8-2-1. So the Cowboys, we seem to be a thorn in their side as they've lost to us. Well, they lost to us once already and they tied with us this season, so we're kind of bringing them down right now as we take a look at our passing yards in that game. Alex Smith, 89.7 passing rating, 209 through the air, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Dak Prescott, 84.6 passing rating, 215, a touchdown, and a pick at the end. When it comes to completion percentage, 64% for Dak Prescott and a 67% for Alex Smith. And then we take a look at rushing yards. Rushing yards, Zeke at 98 on the ground, 23 carries, 4.3 yards per carry average. Geis at 51 on the ground, 13 carries, 2 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown at the end for a 3.9 per carry average. Prescott at 22, and that's about it. Receiving yards wise, Julius Thomas led the way with 91 receiving yards, 7 receptions, and a 13 yards per average per reception. Then, take a look for Jordan Reed, who had 77 on 6 receptions, and then Paul Richardson had 53 on 2 receptions, 37 for Jamison Crowder, 37 for Williams, 30 for Vernon Davis, 25 for Allen Hurns, and 16 for Swaim, and that touchdown, only Cowboys touchdown on the day. Blocking wise, who led up sacks for us on both sides, and Brandon Sheriff led up 2 sacks on that one, and Lael Collins led up 1 for the Cowboys. Defensively, it looks like Zach Brown led the way in tackles in the game, and he had no sacks. Then 9 for Orlando Scandrick, but Zach Brown did have 2 fumble recoveries that were huge for us in this game, so you gotta remember that too. Kerrigan had 7 tackles and a sack. We had, what else? Pernell McPhee had 5 tackles, Swearinger had 5. Let's see sacks-wise. So David Irving had 2 sacks in that game, Kerrigan had 1, and Sean Lee had 1 against us. Picks-wise, our backup corner, Fabian Moreau, had 1 interception at the end that iced the game for us. Then kicking-wise, we do have 2 for 2 for Dan Bailey on the day, and Hopkins had that 1 field goal that was blocked that probably should have had us in the lead at the end, but hey, just the way it is in Madden though, it's pretty much scripted. Punting-wise, he had 4 punts for Tress Way, including that huge coffin corner punt that put him at the 1 yard line, but then we had Jones at 2 punts for 116. Kick return wise, 4 for 103 for Myrick. He had a good return at the end, actually. That wasn't shown. But punt return wise, 14 yards for Jamison Crowder. So taking a look at the division right now, the Cowboys still in the lead, 8-2-1. Eagles are 7-3. Giants are 5-5-0. And we are 5-5-1. So back-to-back weeks, we won against the Texans last week, 28-14. We won this week against the Cowboys, 14-13. And then Week 13, we're facing off against the Eagles, and then Week 14, I'm playing that Giants game because I want to play against Saquon Barkley. So anyway, I guess I'll end this episode off right here. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Redskins franchise mode, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.